Welcome to This Week in Warframe, a series where I keep you updated on all things Warframe, from announcements made by DE that don't necessarily warrant their own videos to community fan art posts and updates. So let's go over DE's announcements and news from the 17th of September to the 23rd. First up, Rebecca posted a dev workshop onto the forums that announced a number of weapons will be receiving bullet drop-off with the Plains of Eidolon. If you're concerned about this, she also stated that these changes won't affect how the normal game operates, only how weapons will interact with the large map of the Plains of Eidolon. As for sniper rifles, bullet drop-off will only be noticeable if your target is over 600 meters away. Next up, DE Megan announced a new contest for the player base. The contest itself requires you to print off and cut out the image of an Eidolon and take a photo of it in a real-life setting. If you wish to participate, you can head over to the forum post and read up on the rules and guidelines. And if you don't think it's worth the time, that's fine, but the prizes include flat platinum rewards to 2nd and 5th place, and if you're lucky enough to win 1st place, you'll receive 10,000 platinum and most of the content that's arriving with the Plains of Eidolon, such as Glass Frame and its respected bundle, as well as Mag's Deluxe bundle and more. Now, as well as the weapon drop-off arriving with the Plains of Eidolon, Steve also announced that there will be a resolution scaling option as well. Now, at the moment, this option is only for players who are having trouble running the game as is, which means there'll be no super sampling for high-spec PCs on launch, but he did state they are working on it for the future. Now, Steve also answered a number of questions regarding the Plains of Eidolon. So first up, enemies on the plains will drop Earth's resources as well as custom rewards. Now whether that's the mining resources or any of the new resources arriving, we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, it looks like if your account has a high mastery rank, enemy spawns will be much higher in solo sessions, which I'm hoping goes well because as some of us know, solo enemy spawns at the moment are completely fucked. Now for those wondering how the transition between Cetus and the plains will work, well, it's simple. You create your squad, and then when you walk out of the plains through the transition gate, all of the players outside of your squad will leave your instance. Kind of like how Paladino works in the Iron Wake. Steve and Megan also showed off 2 new species of sea life on Twitter. In Steve's tweet, he stated that each species might require different spears if you do wish to catch them without any downsides. And then we got a full map view of the Plains of Eidolon shown by Steve, as well as a few questions and answers about the map itself. So the little black box in E7 is Cetus, or at least the transitional gate between Cetus and the plains. The map itself is 2.25 by 2.25 instead of the straight 3x3 which was stated before, and the plains will have a ceiling for both Warframe Combat and Archwing, however it will be higher than the base game. And whether or not it's the fade out bullshit we have at the moment is yet to be seen. Finally, we have this week's Remote Observer. A few highlights include the gear wheel getting an increase to 12 slots, sortie rewards changing with the possibility of Kuva replacing lenses, as well as some information about the upcoming Focus rework. Now that's all the relevant DE information that I could gather for this week, so as usual we'll finish the video up with a few posts from the community. First up, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen this by now, and that's Vauban's Graxx Tenogen skin by Faven PS. If you like it and wish to get it into the game, head over to the workshop and give it a vote. You can do the same if you don't like it just by going over there and downvoting. Next up, I want to give a shout out to a small captura album by Reddit user Useless Jerk, specifically the 2V images in the album. And lastly, there was a DE Steve It parody fan art by DeviantArt user Celestial Sunberry. And that's it for all the updates and highlights this week. If you found this video informative, make sure to leave a like. If you think I can improve upon something, or you wish to share your opinion on one of the topics I mentioned, you can of course do so with a comment down below. If you missed out on last week's episode, you can check it out by clicking the annotation on the screen right now, and it'll head you over there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.